Hi, this is Lou Agave from Long Island Lou Tequila. Like my social media. So listen, guys, Pasote. This was a big-time favorite with a lot of people, including myself, when Felipe Camarena made it with his sons Luis and Alan at El Pandillo at NAM 1579 in Los Altos. I was there. Amazing distillery and an amazing brand. So it was like the first brand he had that he didn't totally own at all, and he made it for 3 badge. Now, you know, from whatever reason, they had disagreements or whatever, business situations, they're gone. Pasote left. They're not at 1579 anymore, as we all know. So they're over at 1584 at Tequila-The. And Tequila is a good tequila. I like Tequila. They only make like 7 tequilas over there. So, you know, now people say, is it going to be as good? Well, you know, it's not going to taste the same. I can tell you that. And that's common sense. And I'll tell you why. It's common sense because there's no tojona. Okay. It was mechanical. There's different water. There's not using rain, just using deep well. They're not using any copper distillation. So come on, that's a big difference. Of course, different master distiller, different agaves, everything's going to be different. So we're going to check it out and give it a fast shot, all right? So I want you to see what's going on here. This is the original, amazing, beautiful, etched bottles. You can't hardly get these anymore, and I'm going to try not to open this one tonight. So this is the Blanco. This was the Reposado. Also amazing and beautiful. These bottles are just fantastic, all right? I really love them. So, again, you know, this is the only set I have right now, and here's the Anejo, all right? So, these were great. These were El Pandillo, and these were the bottles everyone wanted. When Pasote knew that they were going to be moving on, they put out a new label. So, here was the label they put out. So, it was the same juice, though, okay, as these guys. Same juice. All right, but different label. In my opinion, they were preparing to leave. That was the Blanco, and this is the Reposado. I don't have the Anejo here right now. I think it's upstairs. So they knew they were moving on. And why they make that label? Because they got the same label now, and they're at the new distillery, and this is 1584. So you have the Blanco. I picked these up at Total Wine, bought them myself yesterday. And the Pasote, this is the Reposado. And here's the Anejo. Okay, so these are at the new distillery. And so, look at the difference in color. It's a little bit darker on the Reposado on the new guy right here, as you can see, than it was on the 1579 right here. I can see it right here. There's definitely a difference in color, all right? So, I'm going to just stick with mainly comparing the Blancos, because the Blanco is the basis of a brand. That's it. The Blanco is it. You have a good Blanco, you have a good brand. You have a bad Blanco, you have a bad brand. That's just the way it is. Sometimes the aging will cover up the imperfections if you have a Blanco that didn't come out right, okay? So what we're going to do tonight is we're going to use the Blanco I have opened already, all right? So this is the 1579, and here's the Blanco from the new guy, the 1584. So again, you know, I told you the difference in production procedures. You know, Felipe had it all. He had the copper, he had the tojona, he had the rainwater mixed with the deep well water, okay, which is how he did it. There was a mixture. You know, he had no additives. They have no additives either. And, you know, he just had all copper. That makes a big difference a lot of times, you know. So my ratings on Tequila Matchmaker on the originals, okay, were really good. They were basically all 90, all right. So I don't know what's going to happen now. We're going to check this all out, and let's open the stuff up. Okay, I'm back. So we're going to move these guys out of the way a little to make a little room in here, and we're going to compare the Blancos, and then since I just have the 1579 Reposado, we'll compare the Reposados. But later on, I'll taste the Anejo just to let you know what I think of that, okay? So here we go. Here's with the Pasote original, which is the same as this guy was. And this is the Blanco, which everybody loved. I mean, I went crazy for this. It was always inexpensive. That's another good thing. I mean, Pasote was like, I don't know, 35 bucks or something. It was insane. It was a really high quality tequila for a really good price, all right? So that's that. Now we're going to open up this new guy, all right? I didn't have it prepared. Let's see. Going to open this. Got these at Total Wine yesterday. I'll give you the prices in a little bit. They weren't that expensive, you know. I'm recalling 34, 35 bucks for the Blanco and up. So they were basically, you know, basically the same price-wise, you know. Okay, so here it is. Here's the Blanco. All right, so the original, the amazing original. Ah, the minerals, the butter, the citrus, the fruit. Oh, the fruit. The cooked agave in your face. This stuff, I'm going to miss this a lot. Oh, man. Whew, you know, the minerals come from that rainwater, which you're not going to have here now. A lot of that does anyway. Vegetative. Clean is the word, clean. Ah, so buttery. So I'm getting apples and stuff. It's earthy. Cooked agave. Wow. Oh, boy, I'm going to miss this. This was great. This was the 1579 Blanco. Oh, man. Butter, earth, fruit, anise, cooked agave. Just simply citrus. Simply amazing. All right? So, now we're going to try the new guy. Quick sip of water. Whole different nose. 100% different. Oh, wow. Musty. Musty. More vegetal, more earthy, more herbal, vegetative. Totally different. I'd have to say right off the bat, I was in a blind taste test or something. This is winning hands down in aromas. Okay? Hands down. This has got a little funk in it, which I liked in the Tequila-The, which is made here. So, you know, now this guy is Los Altos Agaves as well. Single estate. They say it's also stone brick oven, but it's roller mill and screw mill maceration. Right? No Tahona. Stainless steel without fibers like Felipe was. It's double distilled, but all stainless, not even a copper coil. And deep well water only, and aeration, and no additives as well. Totally different thing. Totally different. Almost like a chocolate thing going on, which is kind of strange. Grassy, spicy maybe. Yeah. Totally different. The taste has got like a cinnamon. It's got a spice. It's got some cooked agave. Listen, it's not bad. It's not bad. I mean, I taste a lot of tequilas. It's not bad. It's not this, though. So, you know, I can tell you right now, yeah, it's almost like a cakey cinnamon cake kind of thing. But it's okay, you know, it's nice. I like the taste better than the nose, I can tell you that. Yeah. Yeah, like icing or something. It's good. I would drink it. It's fine. It's not the El Pandillo. It's not. So when I was going 90s on these guys, you know, 87 now, okay? And that's might not sound like much, but that's, you know, I rate a lot of tequilas all bunched up in that area, so it's a nice difference, okay? So it's good. I got no problem with that at all. So let's compare the Reposados, okay? So let's put these guys down for the time being, the Blancos. Okay, we'll put the Felipe on the right like it is, and this guy on the left. Grab a couple of new Glencairns over here, and let's put the Blanco over here that we just did, okay? So now we're going to check out the Reposado, okay? Because I'm not opening these bad boys, I can tell you that. So we're going to check out the Reposado, and this again was want to confirm, the 1579. Here's the 1579 Reposado. It breaks my heart to open these, it really does, but I'm going to do it just for you. So here's the Felipe 1579 Reposado, which we can compare. We'll put that guy right here now. We'll give myself a little room over here. And we're going to open up the Reposado, which is right here from the new distillery, all right? So, you know, everything looks similar. There's a little bit of a different tag on the neck. For the most part, the labels all look good. They look about the same. And let's get this off here. And this is when you wish that you had better fingernails, but I get it. Okay, so as you can see, the color looks a little different, okay? So Felipe, well, color's about the same this time. Color's about the same. Not too bad, not too much of a difference. Felipe Reposado. Oh, apple, citrus, cooked agave, fruit, some spice, some floral. Really nice and clean. It's really nice. Nice fruit and spice going out. Very nice. So now we're going to try the new guy, the 1584 Reposado. And that's this guy here. Again, totally different. So it's like a musty thing I'm getting. It's not necessarily a bad thing. I'm just trying to say it's not as clean. It's not as vibrant. It's not as in-your-face fruit and agave cleanliness. It's masked a little bit. Just a little bit, like covered up with, I don't know, you know. But it's fine. It's just not this. Yeah, more vegetal, more earthy, more herbal, you might say. This was more alive, more fruity, more apple, more citrus. That's what this was, okay? So we're going to do this now. Again, it's funny. I'm getting that like that icing, that cake icing, just a little tiny bit. I know it's added free, but it's got a little bit of that mustiness and a little bit of that, but it's still good. I mean, I like it. I like it. Again, I have to say, probably going to go back again with the 87 compared to the 90 stuff. A little bit less. I like it a little bit less. There's no doubt about it. No doubt. Being fair, oh, this is whew. Much better, I think, you know. So I'm going to put the Felipe on the right again. I mean, this is definitely drinkable, and I like it, and I'll drink it again for sure. I really will. And, you know, I have nothing against that distillery. I like Tequila-The. I have it right over here. I like it a lot. I've always said it. But there's a difference. There's a difference, okay? So, the only thing I could do now is just give you a taste of the Anejo, okay? Because, this is the Anejo, this is the Anejo. So, give you a taste of the Anejo because I'm not opening my etched bottle Anejo, okay? So, right now, like I said, we're going with 87s instead of the 90s at this point. And we're going to take a clean glass here. I'm going to use my friend Aged Agave's glass, his Glencairn, Gregory. Okay. And I think he just scored some new ones yesterday. They're just popping into the New York area now. They came in yesterday, the new 1584s. I've been waiting to see them. Just came in, all right? So, again, we're just going to taste it straight up, all right? So this guy's empty, just Anejo, just to give you an idea what's going on. So, this one doesn't have as much as that cake batter thing that I was talking about. I like it better than the Reposado. I can tell you that right off the bat. The Blanco and the Repo were better than... the Blanco and the Anejo here are better than the Repo. This is more, interestingly, this is more almost like, even though it's not the same, it's got that apple fruit punch, that sweetness. It's a little cleaner. Doesn't have that as much mustiness or the herbalness or vegetativeness as the other guys did. This is nice, a little nutty. Yeah, still got that sweetness, almost like an icing, but not as much. It's got the fruit, it's got the citrus, it's got the cooked agave. This would be better. So I'd give the Anejo an 88 out of the new distillery. So looking at the receipt now from yesterday's Total Wine, for the Blanco, $38.99. Not bad at all, similar to the original Blanco from El Pandillo. The Reposado was $46.99. Okay, that might have been $1 or $2, a couple dollars more from what I recall. And the Anejo was $54.99. I think that maybe the same kind of thing, you know? Not bad prices, you know? So listen, I mean, the new Pasote is okay. It's fine. You know, you got to wonder how they got an Anejo going so quickly. They only left the distillery a little while ago, and it's got to be over a year, and I'm sure it's a little bit more than a year. So they must have had reserve over at the new distillery. You got to wonder. But here it is, and hopefully it's all going to taste the same going forward. So listen, the new Pasote and the old Pasote, I hope you enjoyed it. This is a great brand. It's still a good brand. Maybe not what it was, but it's still definitely good. So this is Lou Agave, Long Island Lou Tequila. Check out my social media. Pasote.